Hey, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your undisputed host, this is Lessen with Time for RPGs, and of course this is The Witcher 2, my explanation, the small one, on early combat in the prologue section. So last time we left off I was talking about the swordsmanship and the signs and stuff, and before I get into alchemy I wanted to say that the other thing that can help with combat, probably not so much as far as early combat, the game does have a level up system since, you know, it's an RPG. In the very beginning, you have 4 paths, but 3 of them are locked. You can only actually put skills inside of your Witcher tree. The other trees are swordsmanship, alchemy, and magic. And according to the manual, swordsmanship would probably be the easiest one if you just wanted to run through the game and just whoop everybody's ass with your sword. Alchemy, and this is what the manual said, alchemy is for people who want to rag their brains, so I don't know if you would want to choose that unless you want a harder game. And if you choose the magic tree, then that's supposedly a balance between swordsmanship and, well, not swordsmanship, between melee combat and ranged combat. The skills that you pick in your trees, you can't undo them, so once you pick them, whatever you pick, you're stuck with it for the whole game. So if you mess up, you either need to start over or deal with it. So we're in this video. I am still running up the tower. As you can see, I'm using sneaky tactics to kill these guys because I'm about to die. Your health does come back during combat, and it I'm losing my voice. It gets better as you put points into your vitality regeneration, but right now mine is really crappy, so I have to use this wall to avoid these arrows. I just blew that guy off. And I used Ard to do that. I guess that only works when they're standing on the edge like that, because I've never seen it blow guys that far. But yeah, alchemy. Alchemy has alchemy was in the first Witcher 1. It was a pretty important part of the game. It helped with seeing in the dark and increasing vitality, regeneration, and your magic points regeneration. Major sword combat better, things of that nature, and it does the same thing in this game, but I don't think it is as important on medium. This is the what you just saw, that screen back there was the swordsmanship tree, and now I'm about to meditate. Well, I was going to meditate after I get out of this combat. You can meditate anywhere. It's not like how the Witcher 1 was, but you can't, as long as you don't see any red dots on the map, you can meditate. But if there are any enemies nearby, you cannot meditate. So I'm running around looking checking to see if it's clear, and once I go back down this ramp I'll start meditating. Meditating is how you can look at your character screen, or you can press the C button. You can also make potions on the fly, and you can also drink potions. To drink potions, you can't use it in combat. You have to do everything before combat, so you have to, that's where a little bit of the strategy comes in, depending on what potions you have. I am using a couple here just to make myself a little bit stronger for the upcoming fight, and I think I'm going to make some potions as well just to show you that. They have the like the Witcher 1, where you can pick up herbs and stuff on the ground that you find. You don't have to read any books, you just automatically know it now. And creating potions on the fly is way better, because when you rested you wasted time, and now you can just do everything as long as you're not in a battle and then get on with your life. That's why I think that alchemy isn't that big of a deal to use, but it will make the combat a hell of a lot easier, especially once you know, get a whole bunch of ingredients and you can make a lot of potions. I actually recorded some gameplay of a dungeon that I did, and it was dark in there, and I had to use the cat potion to see in the dark, and that was pretty cool. But this upcoming fight, I think I only used Swallow for, what is it, vitality regeneration? Yes. And that one gives damage bonus to signs, pt2 filter, and it increased my toxicity. If that gets to max, you can't use any more potions. So I think you can only, you know, use 2 potions depending on how high the toxicity is, or 3. The highest time limit that I've seen on the potions is only 10 minutes. And I don't know if that time keeps counting down through cutscenes, but they totally changed the mechanics of alchemy compared to The Witcher 1. I think it's way better. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm probably just going to stick to swordsmanship and magic. But that is it for my small exclamation.
The famed Geralt of Rivia.
Enjoy this cutscene, and I will probably put up some gameplay later. I'll talk to you guys
Time to test that
soon.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men! The king sends a witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfri and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending for you.
Down with... Halt! He's mine!